Can you feel it? That sudden, electrifying jolt of possibility that rips through the quiet hum of the NBA offseason, promising a seismic shift in the league's landscape? For the Golden State Warriors, that jolt arrived with the unexpected news of a $133 million center suddenly becoming available, dropping like a golden opportunity right into their lap. Just as the team was meticulously weighing its options at the crucial center position, the basketball gods, it seems, decided to intervene, offering a chance to acquire a talent that could fundamentally alter their championship aspirations. The player in question? DeAndre Ayton, the former #1 overall pick of the Phoenix Suns, who, in a move that sent ripples across the league, agreed to a buyout with the Portland Trail Blazers on Sunday night. The ultimate result, once he clears waivers on Tuesday, is going to be a hard run at the 7-footer by any and all teams that could use a featured big man. And make no mistake, Golden State is at the very top of that list. This isn't just another free agent signing. This is a potential game changer, a chance to plug a gaping hole with a player of proven caliber, a move that could ignite the Warriors' pursuit of another title. ESPN's Bobby Marks and Ramona Shelburne, two of the most plugged-in voices in the league, quickly illuminated the intricacies of the situation via separate X posts on Sunday. Marks clarified the financial mechanics. DeAndre Ayton is free to sign with any team despite earning greater than $14.1 million plus, he wrote, explaining that the waiver restriction for second-apron teams only applies during the regular season. He had $35.6 million left on an expiring contract. This is critical, as it means the Warriors, despite their financial constraints, are not immediately hamstrung by the second-apron rules in their pursuit of Ayton. Shelburne added the practical implications. Ayton has to clear waivers in 48 hours, she noted. Portland had a glut of centers after the draft, and it's very hard to trade a player making as much as he does. Expect teams that need a center to be very active with him. The message is clear. The race for Ayton is on, and it's going to be a sprint. For the Golden State Warriors, the appeal of DeAndre Ayton is multifaceted. They can offer him precisely what he says he wants, a legitimate shot to play for a title. This isn't a speculative claim. It's a reality rooted in their recent history and current roster. Golden State went to the playoffs last season, won a round, and may have done even more damage if Stephen Curry hadn't strained his hamstring in Game 1 of the conference semifinals against the Minnesota Timberwolves. With Curry and Draymond Green each boasting for championship rings, and new addition Jimmy Butler having led the Miami Heat to 3 Eastern Conference Finals and 2 NBA Finals over a 5-year span, the Warriors' pedigree is undeniable. They possess the experience, the leadership, and the clutch gene that Ayton craves. Imagine Ayton's athleticism and interior presence complementing Curry's gravity, Butler's two-way tenacity, and Green's defensive genius. It's a tantalizing prospect, a puzzle piece that could complete their championship picture. However, as with any high-stakes pursuit in the NBA, the Warriors will not be alone in their quest for Ayton's services. Chief among their competitors is likely to be the Los Angeles Lakers, a team that also made the playoffs this year and also fell to the Timberwolves, at least in part due to a glaring lack of interior strength and size. The Lakers, much like the Warriors, recognize the critical need for a dominant big man to contend in the Western Conference. But Los Angeles holds a distinct advantage, one that could prove irresistible to a player like Ayton, Luka Doncic. Doncic, who can sign up to a 4-year contract extension in August, is at this point in his career and when healthy, arguably the best player on either the Lakers or Warriors rosters, a statement that includes all-time greats like Curry and LeBron James. Furthermore, Doncic is the youngest of both teams' collections of superstars at just 26 years old, with an astonishing 5 first-team All-NBA selections already to his credit. His presence offers not just a chance to win now, but a long-term future built around one of the league's truly generational talents. And here's the kicker. Doncic is an expert at making the lives of big men who play alongside him easier, while simultaneously helping them stuff the stat sheet, always a good thing when considering future contract negotiations. Ayton, who has averaged 16.4 points, 10.5 rebounds, and 1.0 blocks over his 7-year career, and who inked a 4-year deal worth $133 million in July 2022 after helping the Suns reach the NBA Finals the summer before, knows the value of a point guard who can elevate his game. The battle for Ayton's signature will be a true heavyweight clash between two Western Conference titans. But while the Ayton chase dominates headlines and stirs the imagination, the Golden State Warriors' strategic chess game extends far beyond the paint. This is set to be a crucial offseason for the franchise as they try to upgrade their roster around their star trio of Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green. The harsh reality, one that every fan acknowledges, is that the Warriors' championship window, while still open, is undeniably closing due to their aging core. This necessitates not just smart moves, but bold ones as they desperately look to make roster upgrades this summer to be a legitimate title contender next season. One of Golden State's first major decisions revolves around the future of Jonathan Kuminga. Many believe that the Warriors will elect to move him via a sign-and-trade deal, as he will be a restricted free agent. Kuminga represents one of their most valuable trade assets, a young, athletic forward with high upside, and leveraging him could unlock other opportunities to fill crucial roster gaps. One such area the Warriors are reportedly keen on improving this summer is the guard position. They desperately need to add a reliable backup guard behind Curry to provide much-needed depth to their bench, a weakness that has been exposed in recent seasons. And one player the Warriors could look to make a move for is Sacramento Kings guard Keon Ellis. Ball Report recently posted a mock trade on X that would see Golden State land him in a complex, yet intriguing 3-team deal. In this proposed trade scenario, the Warriors would receive Ellis from the Kings and KJ Martin from the Utah Jazz. In return, Sacramento would add Jaden Springer, a 2026 first-round pick, and a 2031 second-round pick from Golden State. Meanwhile, the Jazz would acquire Moses Moody from the Warriors. This would be an interesting trade for the Warriors to make, as they would have to give up a promising young player in Moody and 2 valuable draft picks to add a young guard in Ellis along with Martin. It's a lofty price, no doubt, and one that demands careful consideration of Ellis's true value. Despite the hefty cost, Ellis has shown flashes over the last 2 seasons of being a key contributor on the right team, primarily due to his relentless defensive intensity. The 25-year-old guard is coming off a season in which he averaged 8.3 points, 2.7 rebounds, and 1.5 steals per game, while shooting an impressive 48.9% from the field and a scorching 43.3% from three-point range. Ellis would undoubtedly give the Warriors another great defender off the bench, a player capable of harassing opposing ball handlers, and he would also provide them with another solid scoring option in the second unit, a crucial element for a team looking to alleviate the offensive burden on its stars. While that may be the case, the Kings have shown no interest in moving on from him this summer, but that stance could certainly change if they decide to make major changes to their roster, opening a window of opportunity for the Warriors. So, as the NBA offseason heats up, the Golden State Warriors find themselves at a critical juncture. On one hand, an unexpected high-stakes opportunity has arisen in the form of DeAndre Ayton, a chance to acquire a top-tier center who could immediately elevate their championship aspirations, albeit in a fiercely competitive market. On the other, they are meticulously working the trade market, exploring complex 3-team deals for players like Keon Ellis to bolster their depth and defense, a clear indication of their strategic approach to maximizing their aging core's window. This offseason isn't just about making moves, it's about making the right moves, the ones that balance immediate impact with sustainable success, the ones that could pave the way for another banner in the rafters. Which move do you think is more crucial for the Warriors right now? Swinging big for DeAndre Ayton, or making these strategic depth additions like Keon Ellis? Or perhaps both? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this deep dive into the Warriors' offseason strategy insightful, please hit that like button and share it with every basketball fan you know. Your engagement helps us bring you more exclusive reports like this.